along the way. Joe in Massapequa Park. What's up, Joe?
Mike, good evening, Mike.
Yeah, what's happening?
Before I get to my Mets point, you know I love you. I'm a big fan, Mike. But any way you can take a couple of months vacation, because ever since you got back, the Mets and Yankees are going in opposite directions, Mike.
Yeah, but the Yankees have won. The Yanks have won, all their games since I got back. But and I know the Mets have lost all. They've only won one. But you know what? The Mets slumps and the Yankees streak really started before I even came back. So, yeah.
I'm kidding, Mike.
But the Mets are going to have more problems than they know what to do with. They are an absolute total mess right now.
On the catching situation, do you think there is a fluid conversation between the Mets and the Marlins about Realmuto?
There have been. The Mets have gone after. I know the Mets. I know the Mets were looking at Realmuto in the spring. They were interested in Realmuto.
The only problem with giving up Rosario is that the Mets don't have no shortstop.
No, the Mets. Listen, the Mets couldn't obtain him. Even then, that is the one guy that they have put a high price tag on. Number one.
So what's the holdup? Did you say?
I don't think the Mets can get him. So and I'm sure no one else can either, because he seems to be a guy they want to keep. He's done very well there, and they didn't run him out the way they ran everybody else out. So I don't think he's available, to be honest with you, from what I've understood. Frank in Florida, what's up, Frank? Hello?
Hey, Mike, first time, long time, Mike. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay, now, I just want to say, Girardi, he was awesome for the Yankees, but I think it's all on Cashman. I think it was time for a change. I think, Cashman, even if the Yankees won the World Series last year, he was changing managers.
That would have been harder. That would have been very hard to do if they had won. Been tricky. It has happened, but it's very rare. It's a difficult thing to do, but I do think you're right. He wanted to change managers. Joe and Deal, what's up, Joe?
Hi, Mike. Sorry, I didn't tell you welcome back yesterday.
That's
but
okay.
Of course, welcome back.
That's okay.
How much we missed you. How much we needed you.
Thank you.
So, just continuing my thoughts from yesterday. Vargas, Swarzak, Blevins, Ramos, $28 million. That's what we're paying those guys this year. David Wright, $20 million. And, of course, Cespedes, $29. It's a mess right now. It's an absolute mess.
It is a mess right now, and the only way to salvage this short term is to get DeGrom, Syndergaard, and Cespedes back and playing well. And that's the core you have to build around. You have to win when they pitch, and Cespedes has to carry the team. Anything less than that, and this team is headed for a very, very long, long season. Mark in New Jersey, what's up, Mark?
Hey, I just wanted to ask, LeBron James makes to the finals. Let's say they lose. What do you think his next move is? And also,
I don't know where he's going. I'm not going to tell you, Mark, that I know, because I don't know. I don't know what's on his mind. I think he's leaving Cleveland. I think because he and the owners, their relationship seems to have deteriorated. So I do think he might be leaving Cleveland. I don't know what's on his mind. And I think that, his effort this year has been so superb. What he's done with that team, the idea of that team even winning a playoff series is such a joke. That team would win 20 games without him right now as constituted. It's ridiculous how good he's been this year. He has been so good, it's unbelievable.
And then I have another kind of random point. I know you're a huge Andrew Luck fan. What do you think that's going on next year? You think he comes back mid-season? You think he comes back to start?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't think anybody knows yet. You get different. Listen, I think they're committed to him to be the quarterback. I think they believe he's coming back. Otherwise, they would have drafted a quarterback. They didn't. They went and drafted a lineman on the first round. I don't know. I don't know who to believe. I've had people tell me he'll be the opening day starter. I've had people tell me he won't be playing early next year. I don't know. I just try to keep my fingers crossed that he can play, because the league needs great players, and he's a great player. So, that's really what you hope for. You hope the great players in the league play, because that's what it's about. You don't want to see any great players not playing, because the league's better when they do play, especially quarterbacks. 6 o'clock.